Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maben. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Chapman tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 4.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
In there, 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Olsen at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Laureano hits a little over the 270 mark. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mike Fiers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's gone 3 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Gonzalez stands at first with 1 out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Fiers pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. Ready now, Chad Pinder. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chad Pinder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Now batting, Josh Phegley. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, meinem, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Rosario.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. Olsen right there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Standing in, Max Kepler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Cron stands at second with 2 gone. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and one strike. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Gonzalez for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Crone will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Jason Castro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Pops this one up. Maben moving in, but this will land untouched. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Castro on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline. Profar for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
He definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And again a throw. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and one now. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And this is popped up near second base. Pinder camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Here's the 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Pro gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Target Field right after this. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castro gathers and he makes the throw to first. Laureano is retired and there's one away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Popped up, prone in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those
Now
tough luck outs
second
that'll
baseman.
drive you crazy as a hitter.
There.
He drove that fastball, but
Go.
couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two and one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so
first baseman.
good.
Oh, Dero, this
CJ.
guy's been due. He
Whoa.
really needed that one.
In now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Cron, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Minnesota through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ball one.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Begley. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready once again, Cameron Maben. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Maben is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Twins.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Two and two. The 2-2. Popped up. Back behind second. Profar has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well fouled. One and one to Jason Castro. One and two to the Twins catcher.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a curveball misses inside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fires into his motion. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Pinder is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Rosario, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Up next for Oakland.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Chapman stands at second with no outs. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Chris Davis waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton on the move, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Designated hitter.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Adalberto Mejia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Adalberto Mejia.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A runner at second, nobody out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Chad Pinder. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Buxton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. So a full count now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Cruz, base runner at first with 1 out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he
Now
extends
batting,
his hitting
left
streak to
fielder.
7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The second baseman.
Boy, this looked like he could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
In now, Jonathan Scope, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Profar for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and two strikes.
2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fegley is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Upside.
Maben, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down,
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Maben ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Blake Parker will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 38, Blake Parker.
Matt Olson will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. And that is 27 for him on the year. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With a strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch with the A's up 4-0. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out
for
here in
the
the bottom
Twins.
of inning number 7.
The first baseman,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own
Number
left-hander
52,
out of the bullpen.
Ryan Booker.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close. It's 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in, Jason Castro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Castro, playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail here 4-0. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Career history with Addison Reed. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now another 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1. Here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz. Last time through was a base hit. Blake Trinan answers the call now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
39, Blake Trinan.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
this is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Maben. Gone. Solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel
The
Sano.
third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
No, that's
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now, Jonathan Scope. Career against Blake Trinan, batting at an even 400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning from Target Field. It's the A's 4 and the Twins 1. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. Sacrifice attempt here. And that's the first out. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron.
So coming to the plate, Cameron Maben. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a called strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-1. Digging in to try it again. C.J. Cron. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 2. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And he fouls this one off.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at bat is epic.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Oakland used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Mike Fiers earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. The Seattle Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they destroyed the Angels 10-3. They had previously lost 11 in a row. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-4. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-2. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-4. Nick Markakis had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 6-5. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Wilson Contreras had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 9-1. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. The Pirates got 11 hits overall as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 2-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 11-5. The Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.